10:34:15. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। मिल गया? Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, the Samam Bonam, Chapter 34, Nanda Maharaj saved and Shankhachuda slain, verse number 15, 10.34.15. पार्थ वासुदेव है क्या? अनंत रूप मेरे रूम में ना, मेरा ग्रीन बैग में ना बैक सपोर्ट है, देखिए। या 10.34.15. तम त्वाहं भवभीतानां प्रपन्नानां भयापहम् आपृच्छे शापनिर्मुक्त पादस्पर्शाद् अमिवहन्। तं त्वाहं भवभीतानां प्रपन्नानां भयापहम् आपृच्छे शापनिर्मुक्त पादस्पर्शाद् अमिवहन्। तं त्वाहं भवभीतानां प्रपन्नानां भयापहम् आपृच्छे शापनिर्मुक्त पादस्पर्शाद् अमिवहन्। शापनिर्मुक्त पादस्पर्शाद् अमिवहन्। तं त्वाहं भवभीतानां प्रपन्नानां भयापहम् आपृच्छे शापनिर्मुक्त पादस्पर्शाद् अमिवहन्। तं त्वाहं भवभीतानां प्रपन्नानां आपृच्छे शापनिर्मुक्त पादस्पर्शाद् अमिवहन्। तं त्वाहं भवभीतानां प्रपन्नानां भयापहम् स्पर्शाद् अमिवहन्। माता जी, पृच्छे साप निर्मुक्ता तम that same person tva you aham I bhava of material existence bhitanam for those who are afraid prapannanam who are surrendered bhay of fear apaham the remover apriche I request permission shapa from the curse nirmukta freed padasparshat by the touch of your foot amiva of all distress han O destroyer. Translation and purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Translation sorry. Translation, my Lord, you destroy all fear for those who fearing this material world take shelter of you. By the touch of your feet, I am now freed from the curse of the sages. O destroyer of distress, please let me return to my planet. Purport. According to the Acharyas, the word apriche indicates that Sudarshan humbly requested the Lord for permission to return to his abode, where he might take up his duties again, certainly in a chastened state of mind. Om Agyan Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Nama Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So on the occasion of Sri Krishna Janmashtami, we are having a series of classes on 10th canto, pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna. Srila Prabhupada compares 10th canto with sugar candy, mishri. Mishri, sugar candy, anywhere you lick or taste, it is sweet. So 10th canto is like that. Any chapter we read, it is sweet, nectarian. So in Vrindavan, once on the occasion of Shivaratri, Nanda Maharaj and his brothers and some more Brajavasis Nanda Maharaj's friends, once upon a time, not every year, once upon a time, they decided to go to Ambika One, where there is a temple of Lord Shiva, Mother Ambika, Mother Parvati, and many, many hundreds and thousands of devotees. They go to Ambika One to celebrate Shivaratri, to worship Lord Shiva. So there's a big crowd and a big fair, big mela. So Nanda Maharaj would not celebrate Shivaratri every year. But once he thought, this year we will celebrate and we will go to Ambika One and worship Lord Shiva. So worshipping Lord Shiva as Bhagavan, Supreme Personality of Godhead, is inappropriate. He doesn't like it. But worshipping him as a Vaishnav, Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu, as a greatest devotee, is fine. That worship will provide us blessings of Lord Shiva so that we can be successful in our devotional service to Krishna. So in that mood, when we worship Lord Shiva, that is favorable mood, appropriate. And Lord Shiva is pleased with that. But if consider Lord Shiva as independent personality of Godhead, that is unfavorable mood. And that is not pleasing to even Lord Shiva. Because we are putting him in competition to his master Krishna. And he doesn't like that. Lord Shiva is greatest Vaishnava, very, very merciful, very kind, Bhutanath. He even shows his mercy to Bhutas, to the ghostly beings. He even preaches them and elevates them and provides them with material bodies so they can receive opportunity to do Krishna Bhakti. Ghosts, if they don't have bodies, that's a very painful situation. And they can't do sadhana bhakti. So Lord Shiva relieves their pain by giving them material bodies, giving them the process of Krishna consciousness. That's amazing. Even though Lord Shiva is in a unique uniform, but still we should not judge. Don't judge by dress and by address. Lord Shiva's dress is not Vaishnav type, as we know, and his address is Shamshan Ghat, not Vaishnav address, as we know. But we should not judge by dress and address. Did I tell you one story about our Brahmachari ashram many years back? Should I tell? But it's getting recorded, right? Many years back, we didn't have mobiles. We had one phone on the 6th floor of Brahmachari ashram. One wired phone, telephone for 100 plus brahmacharis. And if somebody wants to call, they will call that number and whoever is around will pick up. And then the caller will request, please call so and so Prabhu. Sometimes they'll say, Das ji hai kya? Mr. Das, call Mr. Das. There are 100 Das, which Das you want? Right? Many professional people, they refer to you with your surname, Mr. Das. But in ISKCON, if you call Mr. Das, who will come? Everybody will come. So the receiver, if he is in a good mood, he will even go to below floor and call the devotee. If he is not in a good mood, he will say, Nahi hai, and he will keep the phone. So one day, one call came in the afternoon, and one of our brahmachari, senior brahmachari, I will not tell his name, you know him, he picked up the phone. So the caller said, Prabhuji, please call some brahmachari. I want to have a program. So this brahmachari who picked up, he thought, why should I call somebody? I will go for the program. You know, brahmacharis are eager to go for program. So he said, I will come. मैं आता हूँ. I will come. When is the program? So the caller said, Prabhuji, the program is today. So this brahmachari said, Are, today is program and today you are calling. You should book 1 week before, na? We are busy people. You know, general tendencies. Sometimes when we go for class, the person who introduces us, he says, Prabhuji is very busy, but he got time from his busy schedule to give you class, and it feels, so nice. He said, Are, you should call 7 days before. Then the caller said, Okay, Prabhuji, if you are not free, call some senior brahmachari. Again he thought, no, I should go. Why should I call somebody? He said, no, today I am free, I will come. He said, what time I have to come? He said, Prabhuji, 12 o'clock, night. Now this brahmachari, first time in the history, somebody requesting a program at night, 12 o'clock. And he thought, if I go at 12, I have to leave by 11, come back by 2 o'clock. And the security will report to the temple president, this brahmachari is wandering at 2 o'clock night. Problem ho jayega. But he was very enthusiastic. He said, okay, I will come. What is the address? He said, Prabhuji, 12 o'clock night, Vile Parle Shamshan Ghat. Now this is shocking. Night, 12 o'clock, program in Shamshan Ghat, crematorium ground. He said, who will come 12 o'clock in Shamshan Ghat to attend class? He said, Prabhuji, all Santa Cruz to Andheri, all ghosts are going to come. This special program for ghosts. Now, if you were the one who received the call, will you go for the program? Yes or no? But there is one Vaishnava who goes. That's Lord Shiva, Mahadev. He goes to Shamshan Ghat to preach to ghosts. He is so merciful, para dukha dukhi, so compassionate, that even ghostly people should get delivered. Even this sinful personality should get delivered. So he goes in a uniform with garland of skulls and snake and jata and naked and ash, so that the ghost think, Arey, apna hi aadmi, aane do, no problem. So that's Lord Shiva, whom we should very respectfully worship, offer prayers to bless us with Krishna Bhakti. That is favorable. One should not disrespect Lord Shiva, that just because I am serving Krishna, So no respect for Shiva. That's wrong. So Nanda Maharaj, on the occasion of Shivaratri, he decided to go to worship Lord Shiva in Ambika Van. So they got the bullock cart ready, many bullock carts, some for ladies, some for royal family, some for utensils, some for grains to give charity, some for milk, curd, ghee, makhan, butter, and one for Nanda Maharaj, the king's bullock cart. Like this, they made a big procession. Krishna Balram came to know some tayari, some arrangement, some preparation is happening. Krishna was 9 years old at that time. That is next year of Govardhan Leela. Krishna lifted Govardhan Parvat at age 7. This pastime happened at age 9. So Krishna asked Nanda Maharaj, Baba, where are you going? What is happening? And Nanda Maharaj said, we are going to celebrate Shivaratri. We are going to Ambikavan. And there is a big worship and big temple and big program and big mela. As soon as Krishna Balram heard mela, so we also want to go. We also want to go with you. Krishna was more interested in mela, not in Shivji. But we also want to go. Children like fair. Sunanda Baba said, yeah, come. And they got ready. A special bullock cart for Krishna Balram. And the procession started from Vrindavan to Ambikavan. On the way, so many villages were there. And when the procession will enter a village, so much noise will happen. The cows will make noise, and the bells in the neck of the cows will make noise, and Brajavasis talking among themselves will make noise, sound. So, hearing that sound, all the villagers would come outside their houses to see the procession, very beautiful long procession with royal bullock carts. And Krishna Balram would be sitting, and they will get down from a bullock cart to see the village. And the villagers, when they see Krishna Balram, Shyam Sundar, so beautiful Krishna, blackish blue, with a lotus petal like eyes and bow like eyebrows and mirror like cheeks and reddish lips and pearl like teeth and curly black hair with a broad chest and a thin waist and yellow dhoti and a peacock feather and Vaijanti mala and Kaustubh mani and so beautiful Krishna, Shyam Sundar. So all the villagers would assemble and they will call their families and relatives and neighbors. Come, come, see Krishna has come, Balaram has come. Because they already heard Krishna's stories. Krishna was popular because of his so many pastimes of stealing butter and killing the demons and lifting Govardhan Hill. Krishna's most popular pastime around the villages was lifting Govardhan Hill. For 7 days, night, he protected the whole village. So all the neighboring villagers had heard this pastime. So they knew Krishna as a hero. And now when they get to see beautiful form of Krishna, they got very happy, very joyful, and in ecstasy they came out. And they crowded around Krishna and they wanted to see Krishna and they wanted to touch Krishna and they want to make an offering and they want to take a selfie with Krishna maybe. They were so eager. And Krishna was very happy, enjoying all the attention received. So many villagers coming to see Krishna. Krishna Balram, he was very happy. You know, when hundreds and thousands of visitors come to see Radha Rasbihari, Radha Rasbihari is very happy. When Srila Prabhupada newly installed Radha Rasbihari in Hare Krishna land, and then he went for his preaching tour, he got a letter from the temple here that every day so many visitors are coming to see Radha Rasbihari. 20-25 visitors are coming to see Radha Rasbihari. And when Prabhupada read that, he became very happy that 20-25 visitors come every day, and on Sunday 50 to 100 visitors come to see Radha Rasbihari. He became very happy. Today in 1 minute we have hundreds of visitors coming to Radha Rasbihari. How happy Prabhupada would be. So each visitor who comes to the temple, to this palace, he is coming not for us. He is coming for our master, Radha Rasbihari, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman, Gaurnitai, Prabhupada. And we are servants of the king, staying in his palace. Imagine you are staying in the house of a rich man who is your master, who gives you salary. And one day in that house, one person comes who is your enemy number one from the village. You dislike him. How will you treat him now? Good or bad? Good, because he has not come to meet you. He has come to meet your master. So guest of your master is your master. You have to treat him nicely. If you bring your personal emotions and feelings there and treat him badly, your master will say, get out. I don't want such servant who mistreats my guest. Right? So in the same way, we are staying in this palace as servant of Radha Rasbihari, and every single person who comes through the palace is personal guest of Radha Rasbihari, and we are servants. We should treat them very nicely. If we don't treat them nicely, Radha Rasbihari will say, get out. I don't want this servant. He is mistreating my guests. So there is no personal, individual ego or feelings or emotions involved in serving our guests. We are servants and we have to please our master. So we treat others nicely so that our master is happy with us. That's the goal of our staying here. So every single guest comes whom we interact. Either it may be at the bookstall, or it may be at the altar, or it may be at any other shop, or life membership, or shoe stall, or somebody asks, where is bathroom, or where is such and such devotee whom I want to meet, or any other such interaction we have. It should be very polite. We should always remember this interaction should please Krishna, should please Srila Prabhupada. So devotees should always be in that mood. Trinadapi sunichena, taroriva shaishuna, amanina manadena, kirtaniya sadahari. Very polite, very humble. I remember when newly I was doing service at Japa Point, making visitor chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. It's a very nice service, even now it's going on. So I had one assistant also. So one person came to the temple, took darshan, he came out. Then my assistant told him, take a mala, chant Hare Krishna. One round. That person said, no, I want to go. He said, Arey, 5 minutes to lagta hai. Just 5 minutes, sit one round and chant. Our enthusiasm was 5 minutes, you anyway get stuck at the traffic signal. You can't do anything. Why not 5 minutes here? He said, no, I want to go. He said, just 5 minutes you take. And he gave the mala in his hand. This person gave the mala back. He said, no, no, I want to go. He said, देखो आप जप नहीं करेगा ना बुरा होगा आपके साथ. Out of enthusiasm. Oh, this person, he started crying. And then he said, I want to meet your manager. So I was called, I came there. He said, what kind of devotees you have here? I said, nay, nay. He must have told just out of enthusiasm. Don't take it seriously. He said, no, he's a brahmachari. If he curses me, what will happen to me? He should not speak like this. So he said, you people may curse, something comes out of your mouth and that may become true. So you should not speak like this. So there are many such instances that we should be very polite to our guest, to Radha Rasbihari's guest, so that we can please Radha Rasbihari. Should always be in the mood of servant of Radha Rasbihari. Otherwise, we will lose the opportunity to stay in the temple if we are impolite to the guests. They are personal guests of Krishna, our master. So Krishna likes. He likes when devotees come to him, give him attention, offer him obeisances, offer him prayers, and dance in front of him, and sing and hear his katha, and offer him patram pushpam phalam toyam or a bhoga thali. It's not an advertisement. Krishna is pleased. So we should always make such arrangements and invite more and more people. Come and take darshan. Come and sit in kirtan and class and dance. Associate with devotees. And in that way, Krishna is pleased. So as the procession is going, village after village after village, people are coming to see Krishna. He is very happy. And finally they reach Ambika 1, where there is temple of Lord Shiva and temple of Mother Parvati. And Nanda Maharaj and his brother Sunanda and the Brajvasis and the Brahmanas and the associates of Nanda Maharaj, they all take bath in river Saraswati and they fast for the whole day and they worship Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. They do abhishek and they give lots of charity. Srila Prabhupada writes, when one goes to a dham, he should perform these things, take bath in the holy river, fast for the day, worship the Lord, associate with devotees, and give charity. So Nanda Maharaj gave many cows in charity, and many grains, and clothes, and ornaments. And the Brahmanas, whoever were there present, he would fulfill all their wishes. He would ask them, what do you want? I will supply you. They may ask for slippers, or they may ask for blankets, or they may ask for umbrella, or they may ask for household utensils, or they may ask for a suitable wife. Nanda Maharaj is the king. He would happily supply whatever the Brahmanas need. And in that way, they spend the whole day in the worship of Lord Shiva. Krishna Balram, even though they definitely participated in the worship of Lord Shiva, but then daytime they escaped and they went to see the Mela, to see the fair. And in every corner they saw people with different costumes, speaking different language, speaking in different style, and eating a different foodstuff, and talking in a different way. And some people are performing their unique skills and abilities to gather the audience. And some people are selling some products, some people are purchasing some products, some people are laughing, some people are giggling, children are playing, ladies with nice saris are roaming around, wearing nice garlands and ornaments, decorating their body. And wherever Krishna went, there will be crowd, people would assemble and they will encircle, see Krishna and want to talk to him and touch him and offer their footstuff. And again, Krishna would be very pleased. And in that way, when the night came, fasting and being tired, Nanda Maharaj and all his associates, they slept. Krishna Balram with his friends, they also slept but little at a distance. They made a nice tent for Krishna Balram and they slept in the tent. And at midnight, it is a forest. At midnight, a big ajgar, a big hungry python, slowly slithering on his stomach, came gradually from the bushes in the dark. And he started swallowing Nanda Maharaj. See, this python didn't have any poisonous fangs. And he would not chew, he would swallow. He will take his food item, pull inside the mouth and in the stomach and digests gradually. No chewing business, only swallow business. So he started swallowing Nanda Maharaj, who was sleeping. And when Nanda Maharaj's feet went inside his mouth, Nanda Maharaj felt uncomfortable and he woke up and he saw a big python eating him. He got so afraid, he shouted, "Krishna, Krishna, where are you?" He didn't shout it because Krishna is God, he will protect me as a supreme personality of Godhead. No, out of love, he shouted Krishna's name. So when Nanda Maharaj screamed Krishna's name, all his associates and friends, they got up and they saw a big python eating Nanda Maharaj. Immediately they took some sticks and started beating the python, but he has such a thick skin, nothing happened to him. Then they took swords and started hitting the python, but the swords also failed, nothing happened to the python. Then they took burning logs, and with burning logs they started hitting the python. It was so hot, and at some places python actually got burnt. But still his skin was so thick, it didn't matter to him. He continued to gradually swallow Nanda Baba. That is python, thick skin. And by that time, Krishna, who heard his name, he woke up and he ran towards the direction of Nanda Maharaj. And when he came, he saw the python swallowing Nanda Maharaj. And accidentally, the python's tail touched Krishna's lotus feet. As soon as the python's tail touched Krishna's lotus feet, the python got disappeared. And instead there was a handsome demigod standing there with effulgent, beautiful body, wearing very costly clothes and ornaments and golden helmet. By that time Nanda Maharaj was unconscious. So Krishna went and massaged Nanda Maharaj's feet. That relieved him of all the pain and discomfort, and he became conscious by the nectarian touch of Krishna's hands. And everybody around was shocked and surprised to see a beautiful demigod-like person. The snake was not there. Of course, Krishna knew everything, but performing his human-like pastimes, he asked that guest, "Who are you? And how you became snake? What is the story? Please tell us." So that person introduced himself as, "I am Sudarshan Vidyadhara from Vidyadhara Loka." Not Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Vidyadhara. Sudarshan was his first name. Vidyadhara is title from Vidyadhara Loka. And he said, in Vidyadhara Lok, everybody is very beautiful. And I am celebrity there. I am so beautiful. I have fan followings, likes, very beautiful. And I am very opulent. I used to travel all around the world in my own private airplane. And I was very proud of my beauty. And pride is dangerous. If I have anything which my friend doesn't has, it generates pride that I am better or I have he doesn't has. And that is very dangerous. If a person is proud of his beauty, of his upbringing, of his family, of his education, of his position, of his wealth, of his knowledge, or anything, then he cannot advance in devotional service. To advance in devotional service, one should be humble. If you are humble, you can reach the lotus feet of Krishna. If you are proud, you cannot reach. Once there was a rich man who went to a shop and purchased some products. The bill is 499 rupees. So he gave 500 rupee note. And the cashier gave him 1 rupee coin back. And he put the 1 rupee coin in his wallet, in his purse, put the purse in the pocket, sat in the car and went away. Now in his pocket there was already a 2000 rupee note. And now this 1 rupee coin got added. So the 2000 rupee note, he saw this 1 rupee coin. He didn't like the association. Chade, kaun hai? Out. Who are you? 1 rupee. I am 2000 rupee. What is your value? He was very proud that I am 2000, biggest note in the country. And who are you? I have been in Amitabh Bachchan's pocket. I have been in Sachin Tendulkar's pocket. I have been in Taj Hotel. I have been in airports. I have been Delhi, Bangalore, London. I am 2000. Where you have been? 1 rupee said, I never went to Taj Hotel. I never went to Amitabh Bachchan's pocket. But I have been in Vrindavan, Radha Shyam Sundar Hundi. I have been Radha Rasbiari's Hundi. I have been Balaji Tirupati's Hundi. How? Because in Hundi nobody puts 2000. They put 1 rupee only. Right? Small, small. No big, big. So if you are small, you reach Krishna. If you are big, you will be somebody's pocket. Somebody else das. Some other boss will be there. So the more a devotee is humble, the more he closer to Krishna's devotional service. But if I think I am great, I am of higher value than people around me, or I am better, then no chance. Pride is very dangerous. The origin of Srimad Bhagavatam, the 4 shlokas, Chatur Shloki Bhagavatam, which Krishna told Lord Brahma. Why he told, Because Lord Brahma asked solution to pride. And Krishna told 4 shlokas. This is the solution to pride. The original problem and the original solution. That I am everything, evam agre. I am beginning, I am end, I am middle, I am everything, Krishna says. Vasudevam sarvamiti. There is nothing away from Krishna. So if I think I am individually better, of higher value, No, we are zero. No, I am a bigger zero. See, the circumference is bigger. Does it matter? If in your report card teacher writes small zero and friend report card teacher writes big zero, who got better marks? Zero is zero, small or big. One student say, no, I got 2-digit zero, I got better. Zero is zero. Only there is one hero, Krishna. So, whether I am rich or I am knowledgeable or I am beautiful, it's zero. Whatever skill and talent I have, unless it's connected to Krishna. So, we are here to please Krishna, not to do some performance because I have a talent. It may be giving a class, it may be leading kirtan, it may be cooking, it may be managing. It's not a performance that I am on the stage and Krishna is my audience, and if I perform nicely, he will clap, and after the program is over, I will have separate second life behind the stage. Not like that. We are not performers. We are servants. We are here to please Krishna. 24 hours, one life. Service of Krishna. Not two lives, private and public. So Sudarshan Vidyadhara is explaining that I was very opulent, had my own airplane, and I am very beautiful. So I became proud, and one day while I was in my airplane, I saw Angira Rishi, who is not appearing to be beautiful. Big beard, big hair, not taking care of his body. Externally, not beautiful. So I laughed. I laughed on that ugly Rishi. And that Rishi, he got angry and he cursed me. And I became Python. See, he fell down from his position as Vidyadhara because he offended a Rishi. So pride makes us offend other devotees or seniors or well-wishers or other living entities because I think I am better. And that leads to fall down. Pride means fall down. Pride means already fallen down, only not yet visible in public. It will lead to a public visibility of fallen down. So one should be very, very humble. So Angira Rishi cursed me to be a python, but today I understood this is not curse, this is blessing because I have come in your contact. Oh my Lord, those who are fearful of material existence, they take shelter of your lotus feet. And I have been so fortunate that I got contact of your lotus feet without any attempt. And all inauspiciousness went away. And the curse gone, the sinful reaction gone, and I regained my Vidyadhara body. He addressed Krishna as supreme mystic, master of mystic, Yogeshwar. Because just by the touch of Krishna's lotus foot, his all inauspiciousness was gone. The curse was negated. All sinful reactions was gone. He became a transformed person. He became a changed person. He became a better Vidyadhara. No more proud. And he said, my dear Lord, now you permit me so that I go back to Vidyadhara Lok, continue my duties. And he also prayed, my dear Lord, in your diary, where there's a list of all devotees, please add my name also. Accept me as your surrendered soul. Because you always protect your devotees. I am an imperfect person. Again, I may commit a mistake. I am sure you will protect me again. So please put my name in the list of your devotees. And you are so merciful. I came to kill your father and you gave me liberation. See, who is such a master or who is such a gentleman whom you go to kill him or kill his father, and in return he gives you liberation? Is there any merciful person like that in the world? Putna came to kill Krishna and Krishna awarded her liberation. Here Vidyadhara came to kill Nanda Maharaj, Krishna's father, and Krishna awarded him liberation. So when we favorably go and offer Krishna milk, not with poison, but with sugar, badam, keshar, pista, why he will not give us liberation? His causeless mercy is available to anybody. You offer him a flower, you offer him a fruit, you offer him tulsi leaf, you offer him water, you offer him obeisances, you offer him time, you offer him years by hearing Bhagavatam, you offer him years by chanting Hare Krishna, by dancing, by doing devotional service, book distribution, and preaching activities, or any service in the temple, cleaning or arti. Sorry. He will definitely reward us. He will definitely reciprocate with us. He is a very merciful master, and there is nobody as merciful as him. So Sudarshan Vidyadhar is requesting, my dear Lord, please accept me as your surrendered soul. You are so merciful. I came to kill your father and you still awarded me liberation. Even those people who just chant your holy name, they get liberated. What to speak about me who have come in contact with your lotus feet and who have taken your darshan? So I am very grateful to you. He offered his obeisances, and by the permission of Krishna, he went back to Vidyadhar Lok. And meanwhile, it was now morning time, so the program was over, Shivratri was over, so they all packed the bullock carts and they started back Vrindavan. And on the way, Nanda Maharaj and his brothers and his associates and Brajavasis, they all are talking about Krishna. They are glorifying Krishna, that Krishna is so auspicious and Krishna is so powerful and Krishna is so nice boy that he protected his father from the python, and that Vidyadhar, he paid obeisances to our Krishna. Krishna is so great. So even though they went to celebrate Shivaratri and worship Lord Shiva, they returned having increased attachment for Krishna. That is the blessings of Lord Shiva. That is the real blessings of demigods. That when we approach demigods like Lord Shiva or Ganesha or Mother Durga or Surya Dev, in the mood of receiving blessings for Krishna Bhakti, they bless us. They are senior Vaishnavas. And by their blessings, our dependence and attachment to Krishna increases. Even the gopis worship Mother Katyayani to receive Krishna as their husband. Even Rukmini Devi worship Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati to receive Krishna, Dwarkadish, as her husband. So that worship is favorable. So by worshipping Lord Shiva in this mood, we get blessed by Lord Shiva. Many of you might have seen in your own life or heard from others that they came to Krishna after worshipping Lord Shiva. From childhood or somewhere they were worshipping Lord Shiva and now suddenly they are in ISKCON. Why? Because Lord Shiva blessed them. That enough now you go and serve my boss. You serve Krishna. Krishna is Lord Shiva's boss. Lord Shiva's master. So by his blessings, one can become Krishna conscious. And that's the perfection of our life. That's the success of our life. We should be determined that in this life, I will become 100% Krishna conscious, perfect, and go back to home, back to Godhead. No more birth. No plan for another birth, again in the womb of mother, 9 months. And again, all this A, B, C, D and E, F, G and 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. All this will start again. Then again you will take admission in engineering college or management college or commerce college. Then again one choice will have to be open. ISKCON will have to put money to preach you. And IOF will have to work hard. Arey, why you want to waste money like that? This life, last life, final. Very seriously I should do my sadhana bhakti. Chant without offenses, minimum 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, hear Srimad Bhagavatam, attend Mangala Arati, Guru Puja, do my service, follow 4 regulatory principles, and go back home, back to Godhead. No more birth. Final. So whatever is favorable for this, I should accept. Whatever is unfavorable, I should reject. And continue my devotional service to Krishna. So we got this human form. In the association of devotees, we joined ISKCON. It's a very, very great gift. It's a very, very great opportunity that we can perfect our life. This life, we can become perfect 100%. And this life escape the cycle of birth and death. Go back home, back to Godhead. Out of millions, one gets such opportunity. How fortunate. But how unfortunate that I get this opportunity, still I waste it. With my laziness or with my ignorance. No. So we should very seriously practice our bhakti and pray to Krishna, hoping that Krishna, who is very merciful, will bless us. And now Janmashtami is coming. On the day of Janmashtami, Krishna is more merciful. He is every day merciful, but on the day of Janmashtami, he is extra merciful. Birthday boy. Krishna's birthday, Radha Raspberry's birthday. Just like in the school, when children have birthday, what they do? They carry chocolate in the bag. And in the class, what they do? One chocolate to everybody. Very happy. Actually, the same child carries chocolate every day in the bag, but he doesn't give to anybody. But on the day of birthday, he happily gives. Why? Because birthday means more daya, more mercy. Happily give. So Radha Rasbihari is also, every day is merciful. On Janmashtami, he is more merciful. So that day we should pray to him, perform nice devotional service, fast, read, and lakhs of people would come here. Lakhs of Radha Rasbihari's personal guests are going to come here. We should treat them very nicely so that they want to come again. Not just on Janmashtami, but every day, every week, every festival they want to come. And that way we please Krishna. On the day of his birthday, we do nice devotional service and attract his mercy and attention towards us. And intensely pray to him, my dear Lord, please engage me in your service. Please be merciful to me. Please pick me up. Ainanda tanuja kinkaram patita ma vishame bhavam buddho. Pick me up from this material existence and place me at the dust particle at your lotus feet. That should be our prayer, to go back to Krishna and serve him eternally. So we have a nice opportunity, and further acceleration in that opportunity is coming up at Janmashtami. So with great enthusiasm, we should all engage in Radha Rasbihari's service. Okay, we will end here. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Hare Krishna. If there are any questions or comments, Krishna Bhajan Prabhu has his hand raised. Yeah, mic is coming.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, what happened to that brahmachari? Did he go for that program in Villeparle Smashan Bhumi or not? He didn't tell about it.
You asking business secret now. In private.
Oh, you may not tell his name, whether he went or not.
No, no.
Thank you very much for wonderful class. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Brajebu.
Thank you for wonderful class. So, as you said, during Janmashtami, so many people will come. They are Sri Sri Radharani's very guest. So, I give one example. Yesterday, one such guest came from Gulf country, and he wants to give some dry fruit and other things to Radharani's berry. So he was looking how to give. So one devotee, I don't want to tell his name. So he said that, why don't you give me the dry fruit? I'll send to Vrindavan. He said, no, I am giving to Radharani's berry. For Vrindavan also I send. He said, no, you just give me. And he tried to bargain with him, but he was very adamant. He said, no, I will not give. So then he said, he has the dry fruit was in a very wrapped with a very nice bag. He said, at least give that bag to me. Empty bag. So like that, he just left. Then he gave to somebody for Radharani's berry. And after that, he called me from somewhere and he expressed his grievances, how people, devotees, mistreat. When a devotee comes here to do some service, how they mistreat. So I said, I'm sorry what has happened, but I'll definitely try to do something. So then I called that devotee. I told how you can do like this. And this is not good for you. This is our temple prestige, ISKCON Juhu prestige. People come to Radharani's, if they just go with some bad note, it's not good. Then he said, I told him that you must apologize to him. You just give a call. And he tried 3-4 times, he didn't take his call. So then today I will call him again and just to finalize. Because, many devotees have the same feeling. When they come here, sometimes our devotees out of preaching, they want to do preaching, but become very harsh with the people, which is not good at all. So we must be very careful when we are dealing with the devotees and very respectfully, very nicely talk to them. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Hanumanji.
प्रभुजी हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna.
अपना पहला भाषा है मातृभाषा, दूसरा है राष्ट्रभाषा हिंदी, अंग्रेजी अपना तीसरा भाषा है, थर्ड लैंग्वेज। तो जब श्रील प्रभुपाद जी अमेरिका में गए, वो चाहे तो बंगाली में ही प्रचार कर सकते थे, बंगाली में भी प्रचार कर सकते थे। उन्होंने अंग्रेजी सीख लिया अंग्रेजी में प्रचार करने के लिए, वहां सारे लोग अंग्रेजी जानते हैं। तो आप इस बात पर प्रकाश डालिए, या अंग्रेजी में ही ज्यादा क्लास क्यों होता है? क्योंकि सारे लोग तो हिंदी जानते ही है ना, वृंदावन में प्रभु कभी अंग्रेजी बोले नहीं, यशोदा मैया भी बोले नहीं, और बाकी भी कोई गोपियां सब ब्रज भाषा बोलती थी। हरे कृष्ण।
तो आपका प्रश्न है कि अभी ये क्लास अंग्रेजी में क्यों हो रहा है?
हाँ, जब सब हिंदी समझते हैं
तो अभी प्रश्न का
आपका इच्छा क्या है बताइए।
प्रश्न का उत्तर मैं हिंदी में दूं या अंग्रेजी में दूं?
हिंदी में दीजिए, राष्ट्रभाषा।
तो हम लोग अंग्रेजी में क्लास इसलिए करते हैं
हाँ
क्योंकि जब प्रभुपाद जी ये मंदिर स्थापित किए,
जी,
उनके जो इमीडिएट शिष्य थे,
हाँ
उनको उन्होंने ऐसा बताया था
हाँ
कि हमें मुंबई में, जो कि इंटरनेशनल सिटी है,
जी,
छोटा गांव नहीं है,
हाँ
अंग्रेजी में प्रचार करना चाहिए,
जी,
ताकि जो अंग्रेजी में एजुकेटेड लोग हैं
हाँ
वो आकर्षित होंगे, हमारे क्लासेस सुनेंगे और वो भक्त बनकर सिटी में और इंडिया के बाहर भी प्रचार करेंगे।
जी,
उसके साथ साथ आपका सही है कि भक्तों को हिंदी में भी सुनने को लगता है, इसके लिए हमारा ऐसा मैनेजमेंट का पॉलिसी है भी
जी,
कि हफ्ते में एक दिन हिंदी क्लास भी होता है। वो पॉलिसी के हिसाब से फिक्स नहीं है हफ्ते में एक दिन अभी, लेकिन बहुत सारे जो स्पीकर हैं कभी कभी हिंदी में क्लास दे देते हैं।
अच्छा,
मैं देखता हूँ इतवार को भी दे देते हैं कभी कभी, और प्रीतिवदरम क्लास भी हिंदी में होता है
हाँ प्रभु,
कि जिनको हिंदी में सुनना है।
ठीक है,
तो दोनों को संतुष्ट किया जा रहा है। लेकिन बॉम्बे का हमारा मंदिर जो है जुहू का, वो एक इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे है,
हाँ प्रभु,
तो इसमें हमें अंग्रेजी में प्रचार करने से उस तरीके का ऑडियंस भी अट्रैक्ट होता है।
जी,
और हम लोग बहुत सारे जो क्लास देते हैं, स्पेशली मैं, हालांकि हिंदी जानता हूँ लेकिन मैं पढ़ता हूँ इंग्लिश में,
हाँ
तो इंग्लिश में बोलना ज्यादा आसान हो जाता है।
जी प्रभु।
ठीक है।
हरे कृष्ण। एक कमेंट है और,
हाँ,
प्रभु का जो कार्य है वो दिव्य है। जब आए तो जेल में आए, चाहे तो राजमहल में आ सकते थे, आ गए जेल के अंदर, लेकिन उनके दृष्टि मात्र से सारे ताले खुल गए फटाफट, और जो सिक्योरिटी थे सो गए, और रास्ता क्लियर हो आने के लिए बाहर। प्रभु का कोई भी बंधन प्रभु को बांध नहीं सकता है। और जब यशोदा मैया ने श्री कृष्ण को बांध ली थी, तो अपने बंधन में होते हुए भी उन्होंने नल को और मणिगुरु का उद्धार किया, और चाहे तो वो बंधन को तोड़ भी सकते थे, लेकिन प्रेम के कारण उन्होंने तोड़ा नहीं। और वो छोड़ने के लिए गोपियां छोड़ सकते थे, बलराम जी छोड़ सकते थे, इन मर्यादा का पालन करते हुए किसी ने छोड़ा नहीं। एक तो यशोदा मैया छोड़ना चाहिए, नहीं तो नंद महाराज, तो नंद महाराज ने छोड़ा, और इस प्रकार से प्रभु बंधन से मुक्त हो गए। हरे कृष्ण।
धन्यवाद। हरे कृष्ण। एनी मोर क्वेश्चंस?
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण।
एज वी नो, गौर लीला में शिव जी ने अद्वैत आचार्य का रोल प्ले किया था। फिर रामलीला में हनुमान जी का रोल प्ले किया था। तो कृष्ण लीला में लॉर्ड शिवा क्या बन के आते हैं?
तो कृष्ण लीला में शिव जी के रूप में ही आए। He came as Lord Shiva, and he came to take darshan of small Krishna in the house of Yashoda Maiya. And initially he didn't get darshan because Yashoda Maiya, when she saw Lord Shiva and his uniform, he said, "No, my son will get afraid." So he left the place. Then Krishna started crying, and Yashoda Maiya brought makhan and sweets and banana and toys, and gopis also came, but all the formulas failed, and Krishna continued crying. So Yashoda Maiya told one of the gopi that Tantrik Baba had come in the morning, and maybe he did some jadoo tona, he did some mantra. You call him, Krishna is crying. So she went and searched for Lord Shiva and called Lord Shiva. Then Yashoda Maiya brought Krishna outside, and as soon as Lord Shiva saw Krishna, he was very happy. He took small feet of Krishna and touched his head, and Krishna started laughing. Yashoda Maiya became very happy. She took her diary and wrote down one way to stop Krishna crying is Lord Shiva. So she told Tantrik Baba, why don't you stay here in the Gokul Gaon or Nandagaon, and whenever my child cries, I will call you, it will be easy for me. Lord Shiva said, okay, I will stay, but one condition, that whatever you feed your boy, after he finishes eating, whatever remains you give me, Mahaprasad. And Yashoda Maiya said, yes, one plate I'll give you, no problem. So even today in Nandagaon, after Rajbhog is offered to Krishna Balram, it's offered to Lord Shiva and then distributed. So Lord Shiva came as Lord Shiva and participated in Krishna's pastimes. There are many other pastimes.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Any more questions? Thank you, Krishna. Gunadayamai Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
Hare Krishna.
अच्छा, ये चैप्टर मैं 2 दिन पहले पढ़ा था तो अच्छा लगा। तो उसमें थोड़ा सा एक जिज्ञासा था कि अभी शुरुआत में पढ़ते हैं तो उसमें गुजरात में क्या नाम है सरस्वती नदी, ऐसा कुछ ऐसा मिलता नहीं, तो ऐसा पूछना था कि ये सरस्वती नदी जो गुजरात में नहीं है ऐसा उसमें लिखा है, तो सरस्वती नाम करके श्लोक में आया है, तो ये कहाँ पे है ऐसा?
तो नहीं, उसमें ऐसा लिखा है कि ये जगह जो है वो मथुरा के बॉर्डर पे है, अंबिका वन। लेकिन कुछ कुछ आचार्य कहते हैं कि ये गुजरात में सिद्धपुर में है। और सरस्वती नदी तो लेकिन उधर है नहीं, साबरमती नदी है अहमदाबाद में। तो बस प्रभुपाद जी ने लिखा है कि कुछ कुछ ऑथर लोगों ने ऐसे बताया है। 5000 साल पहले किस नदी का क्या नाम था, नाम बदलते भी हैं उस एरिया के, उस जगह के। इसके लिए कभी कभी ज्योग्राफिकली क्लियर नहीं होता है। जैसे अभी भी शहरों के नाम बदल रहे हैं ना, बॉम्बे का मुंबई हो गया, राइट। अभी कुछ साल बाद किसी और जगह को अगर बॉम्बे बोल दिया, बदल दिया किसी ने, तो फिर हम किताब में जब बॉम्बे पढ़ेंगे तो उस समय के लोगों को लगेगा वो इसी जगह की बात कर रहे हैं। समझ रहे हैं? तो ऐसे जब नाम बदलते हैं या ज्योग्राफी बदलता है तो मैच नहीं होता है। लेकिन कोई बात नहीं, हमको लीला श्रवण करके आनंद आता है। ओके,
धन्यवाद। हरे कृष्ण।
ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच। श्रील प्रभुपाद की। हरे कृष्णा।